I personally think that this criticism is ridiculous. But what's more ridiculous is Christians don't know how to answer this argument. So if you don't know the story, Abraham asked God if he would spare the city of Sodom if he could find just 10 righteous men in the city, but could only find one, Lot. God sent 2 angels to go save Lot and his family before he destroyed the city of Sodom. After having arrived at Lot's house, an angry mob showed up there trying to rape the 2 angels. And in his attempt to save the angels from the mob, Lot offers his daughters to be raped instead. What? Seriously? Who wrote this video? I'm not freaking defending this guy. Okay, luckily I don't have to, because just because it's in the Bible doesn't mean that it's endorsed by God. A good portion of the ancient Near East culture sucked for women, but that's because people sucked. It wasn't God that drove the culture. I think it's pretty clear where God stood on the issue, because the minute that Lot offered his daughters to be raped by the mob, like a dirtbag, that's when the angels stepped in and defended the family by making the mob blind. The messengers sent from God is the most legitimate representation that we have in this story to get God's opinion on this issue. Let me explain why this particular Bible story means a lot to me. I'm a part of a Facebook group that gives a platform to Christians and atheists that can debate about issues that we typically tend to clash over. And this topic came up a couple months ago. Somebody asked the question, why would a righteous man offer up his daughters to be raped? Now the question didn't bother me, it was the first response that came after mine. One of the Christians said, if God commanded it, then it was good. First of all, God didn't command it, it was all Lot that was making the decision to offer up his daughters. That was not a righteous decision, that was a pure evil decision. Second of all, what God are you following? Because the God that I follow is not one that endorses rape. As much as critics would love to interpret the Bible in a way that makes God look as bad as possible, that's not the God that we follow. And I think as Christians we have a responsibility to hold to the consistent loving character of God. I couldn't help but think what would have happened if I hadn't been there to give my input on this issue. The only opinion that the atheists in that group would have had to go off of is the opinion that makes God look like a God that endorses rape. If this video has taught you anything, I hope that it's mostly that we need to be prepared to give an answer for the faith that we have. Because there's always going to be those people that are making bad arguments and giving a bad representation of who God really is. Comment down below with your thoughts on this issue. So that's it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. I hope to see you on the next one. Thanks for arguing with me.